Good day, viewers. Is your favorite counselor, Counselor NK. Welcome to today's counseling session. I believe you watched my previous video. In my previous video, I talked about human sexual dysfunctions. And in that topic, I talked about frigidity, orgasm dysfunction, and vaginismus. As you are looking at me now, with smile on your face, you may be asking, Counselor, what have you come up again in today's counseling session? Yes, I know you must have been experiencing frigidity, maybe without knowing how to tackle it or without knowing the cause. In today's counseling session, we are going to look at the causes of frigidity. Before we talk about causes of frigidity, let's look at the types of frigidity. There are two types of frigidity. Number one is primary frigidity, and number two is secondary frigidity. Counselor, what actually is primary frigidity? Primary frigidity is a situation where you don't experience sexual arousal from beginning of sex to the end of sex. You have never experienced it in your entire life since you were born until you get married. And you have entered fully into marriage. And you are experiencing this. Anytime your partner wants to have sex with you, anytime your partner tries to put you in the mode of sex, you won't have that sensation for sex. From beginning of sex to the end of sex is called primary frigidity. Now, number two is secondary frigidity. Counselor, what is secondary frigidity? Maybe you must have been experiencing sexual arousal from beginning of sex to the end of sex. At point in time, you stop experiencing it. Just like when a woman is ovulating, at point in time, the woman stops seeing her ovulation. The woman may ask question, what actually is wrong with me? What actually is wrong with my system? You'll be curious to know what is wrong with you. It's almost the same thing with frigidity. When you don't have that sexual arousal, it will give you concern. You want to know the cause. You want to know what happened to your system. So when you have been experiencing sexual arousal, at a point in time, you stop experiencing it. This is called secondary frigidity. But when you have never experienced it at all, it's called primary frigidity. If you're experiencing this, it then means you're experiencing what is called primary frigidity. But if you have been experiencing sexual arousal, at point in time it stopped, it then means you are experiencing secondary frigidity. Now let's look at what could be the cause of frigidity. Now, lack of sensation despite several stimulations. Lack of sensations despite several stimulations. How do I mean? Maybe your partner may just come into the house. Maybe you are half naked or putting on attractive wear, and your partner taps you from the back. Sweetheart, can I have it hot with you? You just push him out. No, I'm not in the mood. Can you leave me alone? You are disturbing me. I don't have any feelings at all for it. Your partner might look at you with bug eyes. My sweetheart, what actually is happening? Does it mean you kept somebody out there that is satisfying you? No. It might be wrong insinuations. Open up to your partner. Tell him or her, this is what I'm experiencing. I didn't cheat on you. A man or woman can also experience this. It's not applicable only to the women. Men also experience frigidity. If you have watched my previous video, I talked about it. So open up to your partner. Explain to him or her so that you know how to go about it. Then another thing that can also cause it is when you are not having that lubricant in your private part. Despite several stimulations by your partner. No matter how he turns you on, no matter how he tries to pet you, no matter what he does to put you in the mood, you are not reacting to that sexual response. It will cause frigidity. The wall of your vagina is so dry Nothing moves you. It's not wet. Remember when you are being stimulated and you are wet? At this point in time, you are ready for sexual pleasure. But when you are not wet, no matter how your partner tries to stimulate you, you are totally dry. It can cause what? Frigidity. So when you are experiencing this, don't waste time to go for counseling or to a doctor. Open up to the counselor. Counselor, this is what I'm experiencing. Please, it's trying to bring problem in my marriage. How do I go about it? The counselor will put you through on the medication you take, on the things you do for you to have this problem solved. You get that? Don't hide anything from your partner, because the Bible made us to understand that both of you are one, and what God has joined together, no man should separate, not even sexual problems. That's why I've come up with this topic, so that you will know, because many people are suffering. So many women, so many men are passing through these challenges without knowing how to go about it. Do you get that? Another thing that can also cause frigidity is drugs. The drugs you are taking, maybe due to one illness or the other, your medication, and these drugs you are taking must have caused you to experience frigidity without you knowing. So go for counseling on sexual problems. The counselor will tell you the next step to take. Open up to the counselor. I'm on medication due to so and so illness. The counselor will understand that maybe it's the drugs that cause the frigidity, and he will tell you the solution. He will guide you on how to go about it for you to still have that problem solved. You get that? You get that? I can see you are smiling. I can see you are smiling. There is no sexual problem that doesn't have a solution. In case you are having problem in any of these areas, don't fail to call me. We'll solve it, and you'll be happy in your marriage. I believe you have learned a lot in today's counseling session. I remain your favorite counselor, Counselor NK. Please follow me, subscribe to my channel as I update you on the next video. Share so that other people that are having these similar problems can also learn what you've learned today in today's counseling session. Thank you so much. You know I always love you. Thank you for your patience. I love you all. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.